further ado, here we are, episode 7, season 5. All right, Sean, you're gonna start this with me. We got Diego on the back end, but he'll come through just like last go round, and we gonna go through with our questions. So, Diego, what's our first question?
All right, so in the episode, I know y'all seen Molly, and she's kind of thinking about dealing with a boss. What are y'all thoughts on workplace romance?
You know, I'm balls to the wall. I try it all. So I'm gonna say, have I done it? Yes. Do I believe in it? Sometimes you can't avoid certain situations. Do I recommend it? Absolutely not. Am I open to it? At this point in life, I feel like, why not? I'm grown. I can handle it. What about you, Sean?
I'm going to say a no to that because you don't play where you work, because you got to realize the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start kicking it or whatever. What is he or she gonna say or do? You know what I'm saying? That's your workplace. You know, you don't play where you work at, bro.
That is why you have them sign that line, and you have them understand what they are signing up for, and you interview them. And if they are not qualified for the position,
I got time for that.
My one and only Leprechaun is back with us. And Leprechaun, what do you think? Workplace, intimacy, relationship, sex, whatever you want to name it. What do you think about it?
Well, I wouldn't do it. So let's say if Molly did get with her boss and they were on the case together and they didn't agree on everything the case presented.
Oh, shit.
How would that work in the courtroom?
Ooh, and you know what? They're human, so it's gonna show. No matter
How are you gonna hide it?
Y'all might be, okay, you might be selling me on being mature and responsible. You might.
Right.
Okay. All right, Will, you're back. So, what do you think about workplace intimacy?
I'm all for it. You grown, make your decisions, live with them. Everybody else drama don't need to be y'all drama.
That is why I fuck with you. Like, we balls to the walls on certain things, and we free spirited on certain levels. But I feel like you get my vibe when I say that. Like, now this ain't something that you can do for everybody or with everybody, but I do feel like there's individuals in workplaces that are mature enough to handle and understand that this is my hustle, this is their hustle. If I up for them, essentially right now, I'm probably the person that's gonna run back on. So why even put myself in that position? All right, so Diego, I don't know why this was even a question that we wanted to review and answer. It must have been a highlight in the episode for it to be thrown in the hat of questions that we have. But what are your thoughts on it? Workplace. First of all, have you ever had a workplace situation?
No.
I'm not. I'm gonna be a good brother because I know a lot of people that he worked with. No, you're right. No, he has not. He's never had that. He didn't have that pause earlier. That was just because he didn't understand the question. All right. So, do you believe in workplace intimacy?
Nope.
I didn't mean to put you on. I had to think about it. Like, wait, what?
Like they gonna watch this. That was fucked up. That one was. Because I was like, I'm fucking like, wait a minute. No.
Oh my god! I had to think about it. Like, wait.
I haven't.
Well,
Even if you have, oh well.
well, if you haven't, it ain't gonna get out, so it don't matter. Anyways, all right, who's gonna start? Question number 2. All right, Leprechaun. We got through the first question. It was okay. Let's see what the second question got. What's question number 2?
So, you know, when they were all sitting around and talking, and they were trying to tell Issa what she should do about Nathan and Lawrence and all that stuff, how do y'all feel about making your own decisions and not listening to everybody else?
You got to stick 10 toes deep in whatever you do. All right. And I feel like sometimes, and this comes with life. So if you're not at a place where you quite understand, like, I get all this good advice, I just don't know what to take and leave, it'll come. But I must say that right now I experience that because sometimes you're given a vision and you're blessed with a team of people who want to help you make that vision, right? But you can't necessarily describe it in the detail that you want.
Right.
So you get other ideas, which sometimes end up being the best ideas and make your little crummy ass vision even better. but it's kind of hard to decipher between the two. So I'm gonna say it's a realistic thing, and if you're trying to do your own thing, the best thing to do is absorb everything that comes your way. And if something inside you make you want to go with that advice, then that's when you make a move. How you feel, Leprechaun?
Man, you gotta man up on your stuff though. Like, I feel like I've listened to so many people in my lifetime too. Like, I have made some bad decisions listening to what they said do. You know what I'm saying? So I've been in some awkward situation. Like, wait, I listen to your head, now I'm in trouble. So that, like I said though, like I'm first I just do now is God and me.
You know what? I just seen a post on social media. I don't know what platform it was, but it was like, be careful who you get your advice from. The people that you want to get your advice from, are godly when you look at how they live their life, meaning if they're blessed, if they're abundant, if they're happy, if it seems like they're given golden opportunities. Those are people who, or if someone that you're getting your advice from gives you advice and they're the ones that are always just getting those random like little nuggets of abundance, those are the people you want to get your advice from. A lot of times people get their advice from people who don't even, it's just
care
like,
about them.
Right, like why are you listening to them? So
another thing is, to me though, like if it ain't genuine feeling, it has to feel genuine in some sort of
discernment.
But you can tell when it's genuine, when it's not real though. You can tell the difference. Matter of fact, you can't even tell. You feel the difference.
Better let them know. We want to know how you feel about accepting advice and who you listening to, yourself or somebody else.
Well, I'll tell y'all this. Paraphrase everything that you get, right, with your life. Use that metaphorically. Take any advice, see it, hear it, do it. But also, you have to live your life. You have to make your own mistakes, go through life and venture on your own so you can reflect back on that revision that you've done earlier from the advice they gave you and apply it to your life or apply it to the next person because we're all learning.
Yep, I agree. You couldn't say it. All right, Sean, it's your turn. How you feel?
I'm taking my own advice because, sometimes, you listen to somebody else, it can steer you in the wrong way. So I'm going to listen to my own advice. So if I'm wrong, then I can blame myself rather than blaming somebody else.
Okay. And you know what? A lot of times the enemy will pretend like they like you and give you advice to try to hold you back. So you got a good point when it comes to that.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Diego, go ahead and close us out. Tell us, how do you feel about who you use your advice from, or who you get your advice from, rather, and how you go about that?
I'm old soul. Even though I'm 27, I listen to a lot of people. I just filter out a lot of stuff. But I do take people's advice. But I still think they got to make my own decision. But I use it to gauge what I want to do. But I'm not against listening to people and hearing other opinions. But at the same time, you still got to make it. At the end of the day, you got to make your own decision.
Gotta make your own decisions. This is your journey. All right, Sean, you survived the last two questions. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's go on with this.
How did you feel about this episode?
I thought it was a good episode. You know what I'm saying? A lot of truths came up, a lot of manning up. I'm liking the manning up part more than anything. He's owning up to his truths.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see what this third question is, Mr. Interviewer. What is the third question, Diego?
Well, he knew what I was going to say. So in the episode when Nathan called E.7 and was kind of, manning up, being real about his actions and what he did, how do y'all feel about manning up and owning your own in a relationship?
I think it's overlooked. I think more people need to do it. I feel like a lot of issues in a relationship are because people don't do it. I think that as you get older, you realize that sweeping under the rug does you no good. Blaming other people for your actions does no good. It only makes your situation worse. And a lot of people aren't vocal like I am and say that you a motherfucker for that because you're not being 100 with me. And it'll irritate some people because they'll internalize it and not vocalize it to you. So I say manning up in my case. If I know you can man up, that makes you more attractive because I know I'm dealing with somebody who is who they are up front. So manning up is something I'm major with and a big with. And I just watched my grandfather transition, and he manned up for everything that he did and never once cried towards the end of his transition. So I salute anybody who's bold enough to man up for whatever they've done. What about you?
I'm gonna piggyback on that. Yeah, you know, it's manning up. It's a good thing, especially in relationships, because us as men, we are definitely guilty for not manning up to certain things. So I definitely give kudos to Nathan for that. You know, that was big kudos points for him. But me, for myself, I've been there, done that. I've not owned up to something where I should have owned up to. But now that I'm older, trust, you gotta own up to stuff. What's the point of hiding and sweeping under the rug? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope, nobody got time for that. All right, Leprechaun, I love to hear your answer because you are the stable, more mature, contour, if you will, individual out of the group. So I want to know, how do you feel about manning up? I think I know how you going to respond. I think I know what viewpoint you got, but I want to hear from you.
So,
what do you think about it?
Misplaced blame. Because a lot of times, like, I'm dealing with someone right now, they want to put all the blame on me for nothing. I haven't done anything wrong. But don't want them to know your past. So I'm manning up by still dealing with you. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I could have been cut you off. But I'm being a stable, older gentleman, like you say, and dealing with it. But my little short temper fuse is getting short. So manning up, I have to man up and move on myself.
Y'all better get together.
Because not holding on to the old stuff might not be that good.
Cousin Will.
What's up, cousin?
Tell me how you feel.
I had to learn this the hard way because I was that guy. I was Nathan in the beginning, hiding and running away from problems and sweeping shit under the rug. But definitely, you need to man up. As a man, as a woman in a relationship, own your
Okay. So, man up. Hey, ain't nothing else I can say. All right, D, what you think? Man up.
You gotta man up. I mean, it's just life. And I think that goes for the women too. If you got something to say it. Why, especially in a relationship, you with that person. So say what you gotta say. Both
Girl up.
Yeah, y'all gotta woman up and man up. So it's not just on the man, but as a man, you do gotta look yourself in the mirror when is wrong and you did some wrong shit. You gotta man up. So you gotta learn how to man up. That's just a part of life.
Do you think that's part of how we was raised though? Because our dad was very adamant on that kind of.
He preached that shit. So that's why I'm very honest when it comes to stuff. But you gotta be real. You.
Do you have a tolerance for people who can't man up?
I hate it. I don't like to deal with people who can't man
too.
up because I don't sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna tell you how it is, but you gotta be real with your situation and be honest. You can't sugarcoat that shit. Be real.
I'm a bully to a person who doesn't man up, and I know
Yeah,
I probably
'cause I think
shouldn't
that's some
say
weak
that,
shit.
but I will back you in a corner until you man up. And then when you do man up, I'm really nice. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you.
You finally see it.
That's all I wanted. So anyway, speaking of manning up, Cousin Will was talking about that's what he feel like. I heard you got a little something that you want to test me manning up. What you got?
Well, I got some questions in the hat myself. So what y'all gonna do?
Like that scene in Insecure where she had the hat and they were passing it around.
Hey, let's play the game.
Okay, well I have my weed, I have my drink, I'm ready. Come on.
Well, this is what I got. So I hope y'all ready. First question. What alcohol makes you the freakiest?
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna say tequila. And tequila, because a lot of people don't know this, tequila is the only alcohol that is an antidepressant. So that's why it makes you so happy and like, woo, titties out. So tequila is my weakness.
I'm gonna be there with you, and y'all know this from past experiences. Drink meat. If I drink tequila, don't even pay me no mind. Lock me in a room and let me go to sleep.
Okay. I don't know why y'all think y'all off. Diego, what's your alcohol?
It used to be like Hennessy, but I tried this tequila. I tried this tequila one night with this girl, and I don't know what the it was with this tequila, but I was on my couch and I was like, God damn, this feel good. And I just kept leaning on the couch, and I was like, damn, this shit feel really good.
The couch I was just sitting on, Diego?
No, listen, no. I mean, it was that couch. We didn't do nothing then. We didn't do nothing. So we taking these. She was like, let's shot. Like, I just felt amazing. It felt really, really good. So I'm gonna say tequila is it. Because when I get on Hennessy, I just be real niggerish.
Oh God.
But tequila, you just be like loosey goosey. So tequila it is.
Okay.
Tequila. Yeah, tequila and white tequila on top of that.
White?
Yeah, I don't do no brown tequila.
Damn bougie.
No white tequila. That brown is like syrup.
Tequila! Listen, 2020 came in, and that's all I knew. Tequila. You name the brand, it's going. Anejo, Respirado. We drinking all the brands. Regular. Tequila.
Jose, bring all your cousins.
Now, who is that? I don't know about that Don. I know Don. No, you better know the difference. Yes.
Did you know people be saying 1800 like that's something, and you be like, bro, that's still Jose, bro.
That ain't Jose. That's no like.
You know what I want? I want that Don Julio.
Hey, your whole stomach hurt. I should need to drink this shit. Like.
All right, Will. I'm gonna let you do one more.
One more?
One or two, y'all. One or two, y'all.
We'll do two.
Two. All right, come on. What you got?
Have you ever drunked out an ex you love on accident?
Have I ever drunk? Okay. Have I ever drunked out an ex that I loved?
Love.
That I
You're
love.
Still in love with.
Nah, baby. Once you an ex, I kind of like cut off. Like I'm like the gas company. Like once you say you no longer need my service, that moment, that's when it's getting cut off.
Oh, you don't move nowhere?
Mm-mm.
You don't need to reconnect?
Ain't no reconnecting. Now, do I hit them up on some other site? Yeah, because it's comfortable and it's something I know. It's convenient. So I will hit you up, but I'll let you know what's up. What about you?
Nah.
Diego. I know.
Right, you know.
Well, everybody do. It's a vagina involved. Diego, you heard the man's question.
I gotta go back to the tequila. It's really good, and it just makes your body feel really amazing, and that's what it is. You can carry on with your question.
Bruh, okay, bye Diego.
What's the question? I actually want to answer the question.
The question was, have you ever gotten drunk and dialed back an ex that you still love? Like in the episode when she did it towards the end.
No.
Nope. All right then. Leprechaun, you getting drunk dialing your exes?
Oh, of course not. Who's gonna drink? You said it, then they're ex.
They're an ex.
And like you said, if I want to call you, I'm gonna let you know what it is. It's my choice, not yours.
Yeah. I'm straight up too. Like straight up. Like you know that thing you used to do? Yeah. I saw like
all of that. Yep,
just that.
That part.
Nothing else. What you doing with your exes, Sean?
Staying in the past because they're ex. They're gonna stay an ex because they're just an ex.
So you don't ever get drunk, even on that tequila, where you like, hey boo.
No.
Damn. All right. You sure about that? All right. Well, what's your last question out that raggedy ass hat you got?
This hat?
Yeah.
That's mine. Let me go. I gotta dig.
Oh, my
this.
bad.
Hold on.
I think I had that hat on a couple times.
Question is, y'all ready? How do you please your partner without sex? Other than sex, how do you please them? How do you please your partner other than sex?
By being myself. Look at this. You better be pleased by waking up by this. You better be pleased that I want to eat with you every night. You better be pleased.
The audacity. If you're
To be honest with you, I think pleasing outside the bedroom would be just letting them know how attentive I am and how much I trust them and how much I support them. But I mean, that's a very small pinch or smidge of what I expect to give them compared to what I expect to receive from them. So That is, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm just playing, but for real, I think that like if I had to say how I please mentally, what's on my mind constantly outside the bedroom would just be letting them know that I'm assertive, I'm attentive, I'm present, and I'm a ride or die. What about you?
I think listening. I'm a great listener. So, and I know like in relationships, the women that I've dealt with love when you listen to them. Not just like, all right, baby, you talking, I'm listening to you. Like truly listen to you. Like 6 months down the road, 4 months down the road, you actually listen to me when, yeah, I got you these flowers. You said these was your flowers because your mom's, boo, 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 whatever. That's me.
I always feel like guys like you be keeping like a little notepad while we
I do.
talking and like just be saying daisies.
Disclosure, I do.
Favorite
I write
color,
everything down to the
You know why they like that shit?
What's that?
Because they talk a lot. And they can't even remember half the shit that they say. They happen to choose somebody else.
They can't keep up with their lives.
No, they can't.
Because a lot of times that's what it be.
Yeah.
Good job, Will.
Okay. Leprechaun.
Since I'm older, I think me cooking for a dude because I can cook. So I think that helps out a lot.
What you cook? Like, okay, this is like light skin, green eyes, long hair, model type. Very much giving me like, what's his name? Nathan on Insecure. What you gonna cook for him?
Me. Let's fight for me.
Come on, Leprechaun. What you gonna cook?
But for real, I'm gonna cook. Let's see, simple stuff like we're Southern, so
Fried chicken,
collard
greens,
can't do that.
canned greens,
Well, can
turnip greens,
no cabbages,
cabbage. Okay.
cabbages,
The hot sauce on the
potato
side.
salad,
Okay.
cornbread. No, I'm lying. I'm about the cornbread.
Not
I
Jiffy.
can't bake. I had about the
Can't eat
cornbread.
no Jiffy.
Did I say I can't bake?
That's not.
I can't bake.
It ain't real. It ain't cornbread.
But everything else is
Anybody can
bread.
do it.
Those are
Understand
instant
that.
cupcakes. I love me some Jiffy though. I
I
don't
can't do
discriminate.
it. But yeah, soul food. And maybe some homemade lemonade.
Okay.
From scratch.
Damn, I was about to say something so inappropriate. I should have said. What was it? Then he gonna drop that dick.
No, he get that dick dropped in him.
Mine, chef.
It depends on who it is.
No, Leprechaun gonna be on the other side like, baby, no, you eat. I'm not gonna eat. Nope, I'm not hungry. Already ate.
I'm preparing for something.
Right. I'm waiting for dessert. What you do?
I would say you gotta. The communication is key to any relationship anyway. So it's communication. I'm a big communicator. Like you ain't communicate, it's a problem.
I
It's
hate
a
when
big
I hear
problem.
that. People
It
say
is,
communicator. But what
It's
if they
communicate.
communicate number to you?
Well, bitch, you gotta pick up on the.
Oh. All right, Diego, go ahead. Give us a last word. How do you show them that you are? What was the question? One more time. I'm sorry.
How do you please your partner?
Other than sex.
How do you please them other than sex?
I'm gonna set it up for y'all. You please them by just doing random right? So I'm gonna set this up. We go out, we're on a nice romantic date. Reservations are made. See that? I'm thinking about you. Reservations are made. Food is great, right? Come back home, watch a movie, Netflix and chill, and then get tequila. And we in there. I mean, it's gonna lead to sex, but at the same time, it's the little things that matter. So I always pay attention to detail.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, there you are. There you have it. I mean, we gave y'all a whole rundown of the episode within so many words. We reenacted the part where they played around and passed around a hat where you had to tell your truth. We encourage you to get your people alongside so you can have those bare moments where you really realize the true authentic side of you and let that wall down that we are forced to put up so often. I think overall this was a dope ass episode. Would y'all agree, or do y'all think it was mediocre, or do you think it was lukewarm? Like, how do y'all feel overall about the episode?
It was great. A lot of laughters.
All right. Well, you heard it.
Wait, before we go. Always have tequila. I mean, it's what you need in your life.
That girl must have put it down. But look.
It was dry as sandpaper. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. You talking about Dixon? It was bad. Okay.
Your dick looked like it's been through a train wreck because she was dry. I just saw an image of sandpaper when you said dry. I don't know why.
Actually, me and Jessica named this girl Sandpaper.
Lying.
I swear to God.
I'm done. I'm done. On that note.
Nah, I think she had too much liquor in it. I think it dried it up because it wasn't me.
Not it dried it up.
It was bad. I mean, it was bad. I spit and everything.
No! Oh my God. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know your great aunt look at this. On that note, thank you so much for tuning in to this Soul Esteem session. If you haven't gone to our YouTube channel, it's Soul with a 0 Esteem Session Podcast. Go there, subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. Thank you.
Oh, boy.